The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Heat were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now, as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the Bulls. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. So here's Miami's starting group. O'Neal is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Butler. And it's Nash in at the point. And for Chicago, they've got Curry. Anthony Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's Edwards. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 down low. Look at the Heat. They come into this series, Greg, with a lot of momentum after a sweep in round 1.
And you know they've got to be feeling good about themselves. But as you've seen, Kevin, things can change in a hurry in the postseason. And this is a tough opponent in front of them. And round 1 momentum only goes so far. This is a fresh start. And they're going to have to battle even harder to get through this series.
Here's a fresh start. You're right. Butler feeling it out a bit. Buried from 15 feet out. Butler's got the first points of the night for Miami.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Davis with a screen on Butler. Durant the pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. That's good from Nash on the assist by Butler.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Davis with a screen on Nash. Curry finds Davis. Some solid D from Nowitzki. First quarter, just over a minute played. Butler up top, defended by Durant. In the corner, it's Bryant. It's good from long range.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
The pass to Olajuwon. Durant dishes to Edwards. KD sets the pick for Edwards. 5 to shoot. Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Butler. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Nash against Curry. Passes it to KD. Davis sets a screen. KD dishes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Nash against Curry. The shot from 20 feet away. Butler, no good.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Ryan against Edwards. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
The Heat with the lead. Nash outside. Butler up top, defended by Durant. Curry with the steal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Curry against Nash. Bryant drives in. And it's Curry with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Davis with a screen on Kobe. Curry passes to Davis. So they take the lead. And it's 8 points for Anthony Davis.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Bryant to halt the run. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Bryant's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat. Curry deciding where to go with it. Olajuwon with a screen for Curry. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back. And, of course, he did it. That's the answer.
Bryant, high post. Edwards there. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:18 left in the first. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So for the Bulls, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Brown comes in for Edwards. And West subs in for Curry. The Heat also changing it up. Mullins checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Nash. Now here's Kobe. 6 points for him. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Chicago leading. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's West with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Allen Iverson. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Kemp's checked in for the Bulls. And both free throws good for West.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Nowitzki with the screen on West. The drive by Iverson.
And the speed of Iverson is so difficult to keep up with. When he's driving, you're sometimes forced to foul.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. And he can't get the first one. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Miami. He hits the second from the line. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. Rodman passes to Olajuwon. West against Iverson.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for West. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Now Iverson. Stojakovic's screen on West. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Chicago leading by 5. West outside. With 2 seconds left. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Bulls leading by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Kemp. Brown out there with West. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Rodman into the 3. Here's Iverson. Jerry West making his last shot. Iverson with the ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
West dishes to Kemp. The shot's good on the assist by West. Kemp's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bulls.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Iverson against West. Fires, high post. Iverson, no good. The Bulls leading by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Stojakovic. Ray Allen is on the wing. Iverson outside. He kicks it to Mullen. Good ball movement here by Miami. Nowitzki with the screen on Kemp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
So here is West. The Heat getting the bucket. It's Brown on the wing. Rodman with a screen on Allen. Brown with it. Iverson picks him up. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
And you just love the cool attitude of Brown in these spots. Rising up and draining it with the shot clock up against him.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Look at O'Neal, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Hakeem Olajuwon, just trailing him.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Free throw good. Iverson. Some changes for Chicago. Kevin Durant comes in for Kemp. And it's Edwards in for Rodman. Then for the Heat, Jimmy Butler comes in for Stojakovic. And it's Bryant in for Mullen. And both free throws good for Iverson. Chicago leading by 5. And here is West. He has 6. Durant inside. Defended by Butler. KD's shot is off. Butler kicks to Kobe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
For Miami, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Heat also with the sub. Nash is checked in for Allen. No good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Nash against Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. West is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Miami also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point lead. Olajuwon with a screen on Bryant. West, that's good. West has got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Miami. So for the Bulls, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Olajuwon, and it's Rodman in for West. And then for Miami, Jovic is checked in, and Mullen subbed in for Allen. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Kobe. 9 points in the game so far. And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Poeltl on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Curry way outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Butler passes to Nash. Bryant has the open look. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Oh, here's Edwards. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Poeltl. Nails the baby hook.
And Poeltl has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Curry against Nash. Pass to Mullen. Outside, Bryant. Now, here's Butler. 5 on the clock. Goes up with a strike. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning through the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now here's Durant. Nothing on the board. Kobe against Edwards. Bryant. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry passes to Edwards from downtown. It's hauled in by the Heat. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Kobe. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Curry against Nash. Olajuwon left side. Moves back up.
Hey, if you want to be considered the best center in the game, show me on the defensive end. Shaq has the tools to truly be dominant on that side.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Chicago Bulls.
At the offensive end, they were playing it smart. Running through the offense, then finding the open shot, and then they were hitting.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. The lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the tone, Ernie, Kenny. You always want to be a step ahead, like I'm a step ahead of you guys.
I agree with Shaq, but the playoffs are about adjustments. If you lose, hopefully you learn, and then you bounce back.
Good points. I don't get to say that very often. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
On the court for the Heat, Kobe is out there with Nash. Then it's Nowitzki. Then it's Butler. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Nash. Bryant in the corner. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The way AD is a threat from beyond the arc, it's really difficult for the defense.
The Heat trail by 11. Now Nash, and the basket is good. Nash has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Nash against Curry. Davis with a screen on Nash. Here's Curry, and Curry with the stuff.
Well, giving Steph Curry a clear lane makes him want to go get a rare dunk. So, mother, there goes that gentleman.
Now here's Bryant. 14 points for him. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
deep. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Kobe. Shoots a fader. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. And that's 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
KD sets the pick for Curry. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, will be more in store.
Outside, Bryant launches it. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Kobe against Edwards. Outside Curry. For the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Nash against Curry. Nash, the pass to O'Neal. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. O'Neal's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ryan against Edwards. Outside Curry. No good on the triple. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Nash dishes to Bryant. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Good D by Olajuwon.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And the pass to Curry. Curry! What else is new?
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Bryant with it. He's got 21. Edwards passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Nash against Curry. Nowitzki with the screen on Curry. This is it to Butler. Outside, Bryant. Offline with his 3.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Curry. Bryant against Edwards. 13 feet away. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Bryant. 40 seconds left in the 3rd. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jaylen Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Edwards. And West subs in for Curry. And a new group in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Shaq. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Butler. Allen's checked in for Bryant. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Steve Nash. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
No good on the free throw. And the Bulls making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Heat also with a sub. Monroe's checked in for Wiggins. And the second free throw, good. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Olajuwon, right side, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And the dunk by Iverson.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Team foul. Substitution in the goal.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Well set in the pit for Brown. Here's Olajuwon. Chalk up 2 there. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. See what this quarter has in store for us. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Brown. West is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Durant. And it's Kemp in at the 5 spot.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that hand.
Up top, Kemp. Defended by Butler. Out to Edwards. Kemp a screen on Bryant. Pocket 6. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. Iverson outside. There's the drive. Loads it up for Butler. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Outside, Kemp. The wide open look for Durant. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 10. Iverson outside. Kicks it to Kobe. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Bulls moving the ball around. Kemp with a screen for West. High post shot. Kemp with the bucket.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenge.
Bulls from the top of the key. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now here's West. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And here's KD for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Heat call time here. So for the Bulls, Olajuwon's checked in for Kemp. Anthony Davis comes in for Brown. And Curry subbed in for West. The Heat also changing it up. O'Neal's checked in for Allen. Nowitzki comes in for Stojakovic. And it's Nash in for Iverson. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bryant. Nash kicks to Kobe. And Davis sends it back.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. He's getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Curry against Nash. Shoots the three. Curry can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 10. Shaq with a screen on Curry. Pass to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Three-pointer, Butler. It's all in by the Bulls. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry against Nash. Curry's shot is off. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Nash the pass to Kobe. And Bryant throws it down hard!
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Bulls leading by 8. Edwards a screen on Nash. Curry with the bounce pass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
O'Neal against Olajuwon. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Nash. And Davis sends it back. Curry against Bryant. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Davis. Curry's got 26. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of play.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Kobe against Edwards. The pass to Curry. And the Bulls, another three.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Chicago.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And the dunk by Kobe.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Outside Durant. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. AD, efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got in the gym yesterday and just played some one-on-one. Get back in the rhythm, get some game shots, and it helped me out tonight. That's it. You know, I just try to stay with it. I'm confident in my game, confident in everything that I do, every shot that I take, and tonight it went in.
Yeah, you were rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.